guys, what's up? So I wanted to do a quick update. I don't know if I've mentioned it on this channel or not, but I have been on a diet, my husband, my mother-in-law, and myself for a few weeks now. He always appears in these videos. Anyways, so go away, nephew. So we have cut out a lot of stuff. My mother-in-law has been having high and low blood sugar, really not as much low as much as it is higher. And the doctor tested her A1C and said it was perfect, and they didn't necessarily classify her as a diabetic. She is having highs and lows. So as soon as we found out she was having highs and lows, we completely changed our diet. And it's been really good. Obviously, we still have cheat days. My sister was in town this past weekend, and we had a lot of crap. We usually do when my sister comes in town. And obviously on Valentine's Day, we cheated, and we went and got, I don't even remember. But so yeah, we've had cheat days, and we will continue to have cheat days because you can't like deprive yourself of stuff. But I want to tell you guys some stuff that's really been working for me, and like as a diabetic, it's really changed my sugars. So in case you guys don't know, I am on Tresiba, so that's my long-lasting insulin. I'm on 13 units of insulin with that, and then I'm on Humalog, and that's as a correction and before I eat basically anything with carbs, so it doesn't like spike my sugar up too high. Well, I've looked on Pinterest, and if you're a diabetic, you know, Pinterest is going to be your best friend. Finding recipes are like freaking awesome, and yeah, it's been awesome. Anyway, so we cut out like mac and cheese, rice, spaghetti. We don't really eat potatoes. I mean, we do, but it's not like constant. Like we were having potatoes a lot more than we do now. We eat a lot of corn too, which corn is not bad for you, but it's not the best for you anyways. It's more starchy than it is like a vegetable. We also get fruit all the time. One of the things that we've really been doing is eating salad pretty much with every meal at night. I never ate spinach and I have started to eat spinach. I kind of just break it off in my salad, and as long as I don't like taste it, it's okay. So in the mornings I drink a smoothie. It kind of depends on what my husband and my mother-in-law does. That's kind of separate because they're not here. I'm usually at home, so I make a smoothie every morning. And then for lunch, I usually eat what we had the night before, which has been pretty healthy lately. One of my favorite recipes for supper that I've been making is, it's like a Mexican casserole kind of thing. It has pinto beans, black beans, corn, meat, like ground beef in there, which you could also use ground turkey. I'm not a huge fan of ground turkey, but I'm sure you can make it taste well. Has a little bit of taco seasoning in it because seasoning is like my best friend. So like I season everything. A little bit of salsa, green peppers, and red peppers. It is really good. My husband calls it more of a dip, but I don't use chips in it. I don't think my mother-in-law uses chips in it, but my husband uses very little chips in it. He's not a huge bean kind of person, so he's like got to counteract the beans. So I just eat it like that, and I ate on it for 2 days because we had so many leftovers, and they took some leftovers for lunch too. So it's really, really good. It's really, really tasty. Just make sure you spice it up to your, flavoring. Another thing is we've been like baking chicken, or if we have chicken, like I'll like grill it on the stove, if that's what you call it. It's not necessarily frying, but it's really good that way with chicken. And we'll have like broccoli with it, or we've also had one, what was it, last night I tried a chicken teriyaki bowl. So we had chicken and broccoli and sweet potatoes, and it's a really weird combination, not gonna lie, but it was pretty good. So little recipes like that is definitely helping us. I've tried several things. Since we cut out rice and stuff, we're not buying it as much. We don't use chips. We don't even keep them in the house. Sweets we don't keep in the house because if they're there, you're more than likely gonna eat them. As far as snacks, we snack on Logan. Every time I do this video, like would do any kind of video, he always pops up in here. For snacks, we have been eating a lot of fruit. So fruit, I found this at Aldi's, and like it has been really good for me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give you a heads up. It does raise your sugar for a few minutes, but if you like exercise it off, it'll be fine. So it's on the go trail mix. For one packet, it has 20 carbs in it, which isn't bad, like literally at all. And it has chocolate gems, aka M&Ms. Peanuts, raisins, and sunflower kernels. Now I have been on like this huge kick with sunflower seeds. I use it in my smoothies, use it in my salads, eat it in this. So this is really good for us, and we just use it as like a snack during the day. Logan! The next thing that we kind of figured out through my husband's grandmother is these veggie straws. This one's a cheddar cheese, but I've also had the sea salt. They are not like the greatest thing for you in the world, but like if you're wanting some chips, this is a great alternative. So you can have 38 straws for 15 carbs, and it tastes really good. So they're not bad, and they're a lot better than potato chips. And it says on here 30% less fat than the leading potato chips. So it's really cool to snack on. Another thing is like Aldi's my store. So got these at Aldi's. It's called Fit and Active 100 calorie snack pack. For one of these packages, it is 18 carbs. So that's not bad. They look like this. They're really good. I don't eat these every day, probably not even every other day, maybe once. Like if I'm wanting something sweet, we don't have something sweet, usually I'll just snack on these because they're not very high in carbs. Another thing we've been doing is we're not buying like white bread. Honey wheat bread has been really good for us. We put honey wheat bread, well my husband does, honey wheat bread, ham, and spinach on a sandwich. So that's another thing if you are more of like a sandwich kind of person. That's another alternative too. But like I said, we've been eating bananas a lot, apples. I'm not a huge fan of apples because last time I ate an apple, I got food poisoning, and I don't know if it was the apple or what, but I'm not risking it. But yeah, so that's basically what we're doing. We're all just drinking water for the most part. I think I drink coffee in the morning. My mother-in-law drinks coffee in the morning. And then my husband may get a Coke. He usually does when he gets to work. And that's it. Like, we don't keep tea in the house. Like, we have milk, obviously. But, like, usually it's water for all of us. So that's really been working for us. Since we did cut back, I probably gained the weight back since we cheated. But we're getting back on it pretty strong because we all want to be healthier and keep our sugars down. And, just take care of our bodies the best we can. We're also exercising, and now that it's getting a lot warmer outside, I'll be taking the dogs for a walk with my husband. But my husband around his work can walk if he needs to take a break. And like I've been using Refit. I don't know if you know them on YouTube, but they're really awesome. If you don't like it's not high intensity like exercise because I get burned out really quickly, but it definitely gets the job done. Especially the fighter one they just posted. Like my gosh, my thighs feel like they're dying. So I'm exercising pretty much every day, if not every other day. And then, we're just going like that. So we're trying to be as healthy as possible. And if y'all have any questions or what works for you guys, like with snacks or meals, let me know at the bottom because we are still, new to this diet thing. And we'd love to help you guys and you help us, and, all make each other healthy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye, guys.